Hey guys, welcome back to our playground. So today's video is going to be a bit different from the other videos. So it's just going to be me. For this one, I just wanted to share an experience that I had with getting my US visa to study at Brigham Young University of Hawaii through an IWORK scholarship program. I just got back from the US Embassy and my visa got approved. Basically, I prepared so many documents for the interview, but what actually happened is when I got to the front of the US Embassy. By the way, my appointment was at 7:45 a.m. and I got there at about 6:50 a.m. and the line was already like really long. So when I got there, I got in line. When you get to the tent, there will be เจ้าหน้าที่ standing there and they will check your passport, appointment confirmation. They will also check your ID card as well, if I'm not mistaken, and they will check your name off the list of your appointment time. So once that's done, I went inside, and before you go inside, they will check your belongings and what you brought with you. And the mistake I made lots of mistakes, but the mistake that I did was that I forgot that I had a power bank in my bag, and you're not allowed a power bank inside, so I had to get rid of it. Like they confiscated my power bank, so I had to buy a new one, but never mind that. So my power bank was confiscated and my water bottle, but the rest I can bring in, like my wallet and everything else that's not electronic, but you cannot bring your phone or your charger inside, so they allow you to ฝากไว้ with them your phone and your chargers and stuff like that, and your watch if it's like, Apple Watch kind of watch. And then they put you through this like scanner thing and to check you, and then once you're in, I walked in. There's gonna be a path for you to go in, and before going inside the place where they will interview you, there will be this one person at the front just making sure. And what they asked me is for my passport, my DS 2019 form, and my visa photo, and they asked me when was the last time I took the visa photo, which, by the way, you're supposed to take it at least like 6 months before, which I took like last month, so it was okay. I passed on that part. And he asked for my DS 2019 form, and he let me through. And he will give you, by the way, this like paper for you to read by yourself. And once I got that, I got inside to the room where they will interview you. There's like a long line where I have to wait. The first thing that I had to go through, the first process before the interview, is I got to interview with the Thai officer, เจ้าหน้าที่คนไทย, first. And by the way, they all can speak English and Thai, so no problem. And they will just check to see if you're like in the system, I think. And what they asked me is จะไปเรียนใช่ไหม? And then I said yes, เรียนปริญญาตรีค่ะ, like that. She asked a little bit more information about myself, but not too much. And then after that, she let me like do fingerprint scans. And then after that's done, there will be another like Shong section where you're supposed to do some more scanning on your fingers. And then after that, I got in line for the interview part with the US counselors, US officers. Today, I guess, was a pretty lucky day. I don't know, but there were 3 officers I saw. I apparently got the female counselor officer, and she was super nice. She asked me these like questions about, from what I remember, the first thing she asked me, she was like, hello, and I was like, hi, and she asked me, you're studying for your bachelor's degree, right? And I said, yes, I'm going to study at BYU-Hawaii, or Brigham Young University of Hawaii. And she asked about if I was paying for myself, I think. And then I told her that the IWORK program is the one paying, and the only thing that me and my family have to pay is the FC, which is the family contribution. That's it. And then she was like she understood, and she asked about what I'm going to study for my degree, and I said I will study political science. And she also asked what are my plans after, like why do I want to study, I think. And then I told her why. Like I told her that I want to work at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, specifically in the International Affairs department, because I want to help create peace and create good relations between two sides, and just a simple explanation of why I wanted to study. And she was like, okay. She also asked about where I'm going to work, because at BYU-Hawaii I got accepted for the IWORK scholarship program, and so this program is like a work-study program. And she asked like, what am I going to work? And I told her that the IWORK program requires international students to work like on campus at BYU-Hawaii, either that or at the PCC, Polynesian Cultural Center. And then she nodded her head. She was like, okay. She was just really nice, and I feel like we all have different experiences, and this is my experience. Let me think of what else she asked. Okay, the most important thing she asked, and we have to be able to answer, is that what are you going to do after you get your degree? And I told her that like for me, because I'm a student at Brigham Young University, right, and I've been collecting credits since like high school, I told her just briefly and shortly and clearly that I'm going to come back and finish my second bachelor's degree at Brigham Young University, because the university requires me to have the exams on site. So I have to come back if I want to get my second bachelor's degree. That's sort of what I told her, and she was like, okay. I think the most important thing is that because you're a scholarship student, right, you need to, it's not going to be, it's like a exchange visitor kind of visa, but visaชั่วคราว. So you need to find something that will make sure that you will come back to Thailand, to your country. And the most important thing is to bring your DS 2019 form, because without it then you won't pass, because that's what they will look at the most. And the rest, like your family's bank statement or your bank statement or your transcripts, birth certificate, just those things, you should bring it with you just in case. I did, but for me they didn't look at those documents at all. The only thing they looked at is my passport, my visa photo, my DS 2019 form. That's it. That's all they looked at. And I think the most important thing you should do is to really understand your scholarship or program that you got, so that you can explain to them and understand the major that you're studying, and to be determined about the goal that you've set for yourself for the future, because that's important. And it's just, if you don't know what to do in the future, like if they ask, oh, what are your plans after the degree, and you say that you're not sure, that's gonna make them feel like sus. Even though our intentions aren't like, bad, but it's good to be prepared and to know what you want to do after you get your degree and your future. Just be prepared, and when you speak, just be confident and For me, my technique is just to remember that we're all children of God. You know, like we're all doing our jobs, right? So it's just a mindset that I have that if it's meant to be, it'll happen. You will pass. And to just relax. Relaxing is the most important thing. It's normal to be nervous, but just take a deep breath and then just relax and talk to them like they are just normal people. They're normal people. Yeah, so that's the mindset that kept me at ease and calm. For the IWORK students at BYU-Hawaii, it's okay to feel nervous for your US visa if you are nervous. But if you're not, that's great. But if you are, it's totally normal. And just be confident in knowing that you already got in. You got into the university. So, like, how can they just not let you go? You know? So, mostly you will pass if you are able to just be able to explain well and communicate well, relax and be confident. And after I passed, the officer will say, your visa is approved. It's either your visa is approved or your visa is not approved. That's what they will say in the end of the interview. Apparently my visa got approved, so that's what she said. And then she said that I will receive the visa in about like 5 to 7 days. Just wanted to mention that I received my visa in like 2 days. So if you choose to receive your visa at the postal office instead of to your home, then you will receive it way quicker than receiving it through mail. Yeah, and I said thank you. And she handed me this like little booklet to understand more about, you know, working in the States and stuff like that. And yeah, that's it. And they will take your passport and to make the visa for you. And they will send it to you at home. But apparently I chose to pick it up at like a post office. Yeah, that's my experience US visa interview. Basically, I just wanted to make this video. Hopefully that it'll be beneficial for those who are newly admitted BYU-Hawaii students. Also working like a part of the IWORK program as well, so that you can also know how to prepare yourself and what to expect. I hope that this is helpful for you. I'll see you